Morning everybody, I'm off out to GFORCE Motorcycles this morning. Two reasons. One, the bike is 3 years old, and secondly, they're offering me for a demo an electric scooter. So while the bike is being MOT'd, I hope to be out and about on this electric scooter device. Yeah, could be interesting. Here we are, Colt Village. And there is GFORCE Motorcycles. Looks like I'm a bit early as usual. I tend to arrive early for appointments. Right. Well, I'm on the electric scooter, just done the first couple of 100 yards. Had a rundown on what to do. It's the throttle as such. Yeah, the throttle as such is more like an on-off switch. Yeah, you sort of open it, nothing happens, then boom, you're away. The only thing is the thing is governed to 30 mile an hour, which is a bit of a pain, because I'm in a 40 mile an hour zone at the moment. But riding it doesn't feel any different to any other bike, apart from the silence. Yeah, the speedometer, or the instrument panel, got a nice big miles per hour reading, a battery indicator, both visual and in percentages. It has three modes, electrical modes, sort of low, medium and high. And when the battery starts getting down in power, it switches to a lower mode, saving power but at a lower speed, if you like. It's fine, it's just the 30 mile an hour speed is a bit limiting. It would be great around town, a little bit of local shopping or visiting. They give the range between 45 and 55 miles, but like most things, sort of treat it with a little bit of salt. I keep trying to open the throttle further. That won't do any good. It still stubbornly says 29 mile an hour at the moment. Yeah, I can't see me going down the coast on it. So the handling is good. I'm going to take it home because I want to try it out over obviously well-known roads and bumps and potholes. Another, as far as I understand, energy-saving device is when the engine or the motor is on the overrun, such as going downhill, then it turns from being a motor into a generator and attempts to recharge partially the battery. I've got to climb a steep hill to get back home, so that will be be a test for it. Comfort is surprisingly good. The seat when you first get on it seems quite hard. The suspension is better than the Sinus, particularly the front suspension. I don't know if you can hear it, but the little noise is the indicators, which is handy for me because I always like to hear when the indicators are on. I'll tell you one thing, there's no fear of breaking the speed limit. I think the biggest problem is approaching the speed limit. Yeah, there's no little carrying capacity on it. There is a space apparently under the seat, which I haven't looked at yet. Or you can fit carrier on the back. Right, here's the steep hill leading up to my house. At the moment we're doing 22 miles an hour. So it will do it, but at a leisurely pace. Yeah, the mirrors are quite good and the general layout of the handlebars is quite logical. Well, got uphill okay. Well, I'm going back down the steep hill where I came up earlier. Throttle wide open. We're doing all the 32 miles an hour. So the governing seems to work both ways. Definitely better on the suspension than my Sinus shuttle. Getting more used to the feel of the bike now. Had a bit of trouble initially moving off. Then I realised the cardinal rule: take your fingers off the brake levers because it cuts the drive out. Last time I pulled away, I kept the brake on, opened the throttle a bit, then let the brake go, and it sort of picked up and took off nicely. A little walkabout, or walk around. It's very drab in this colour, but apparently they do it in other colours like red and I think blue. It looks bare and basic. The headlight is exceptionally brilliant. Even in the showroom it sort of really lit up the place. Disc brakes front and rear. Quite nice telescopic forks. There is apparently space under the seat, but I can't discover how to unlock it at the moment. Pillion rider hand grips, pillion rider foot placement. Quite a What an assembly that rear wheel, can't quite work it out at the moment. Yeah, lovely big rear light. Comes with side stand and centre stand. All round, you know, for an about town vehicle, it would be ideal. Gets a little bit of time to get used to the throttle, in inverted commas. Yeah, so that's it on a quick walk around. Oh yeah, the instruments. Yeah, the move away procedure is turn the key on and the screen lights up, doing a self-test. On the right is the miles per hour. In the centre it has 3 modes, 3 different power levels. On the left is the battery capacity and its percentage of charge left. So I've been out for about, I don't know, half an hour, and it's dropped from full charge down to 87%. And there's a little thingy there, don't know what it does. Oh, I see, it's something to hang your handbag on, I think. I haven't got my handbag with me today. Right, starting up procedure. Turn the key on. Instruments go through a self-check. Then you push this little green thing there and a ready light comes up in the centre. Before you move off, there's a plus or minus rocker switch, and if you keep pressing plus, the mode control, wait for it to get to the top, otherwise we're going along ever so slowly. And then it's just a question of opening the twist grip. It does take off quite quickly until you get used to the feel of it. Yeah, reservoir's nice and easy to reach. And that's about it really. Go for another little ride somewhere. Got to leave my visor open. I've got a new screen for it. And it will persist in misting up at the moment. Right, let's take it up another hill. It's managing this one at 27 to 28 miles per hour. Just starting a misty rain at the moment, so that adds to the enjoyment. Apart from raining, it's suddenly turned very cold. And your fingers are starting to feel a bit numb. Yeah, I definitely like the sound the indicators make. Quite reassuring, that is. No, to be honest, I don't dislike the scooter for about town, but once you get away than the 30-mile-an-hour limit, I don't feel totally safe. There are times when you need that bit of speed. Only to stop drivers overtaking you because you can't go any quicker. Right, back on my own bike again. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's good to be back on my own bike again.